thanks for joining me. Today is part 2 of my ASOS evening dress try on. I don't particularly want to call it a haul because it's not a haul as such, because what I don't like will be going back, but I suppose it is a haul, try on and haul if you like. I have it here. There are 9 more dresses to try on. It's very heavy. I've had it almost a week and haven't had a chance to film yet. Also, apologies for any building noise you can hear in the background. We still have builders here. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but I can hear the odd bit of drilling, so I'm sure you probably can as well. Thanks for all your comments on the first part of this video. I will link that one up here if you haven't seen it yet. I decided to keep from there, just a quick update, the lilac-y dress, although I might not use that for my cruise, I might use that for summer holidays. I thought that was a really lovely, pretty summer dress, not necessarily an evening dress for a cruise. I also kept the black sparkly wrap dress with the long sleeves. I absolutely loved that. I liked it even more when I watched myself back in it. And I kept the apricot coloured sequined dress with the cape top. I loved that. That was my favourite of the 3. The grey one that I tried on first and the midnight blue strappy one both went back. I decided to return those. There were length issues as well. I know that I have got some long dresses in this, so I'm guessing that I'm going to have the same length issues, but we shall see. Let's get on with it. Let's get it opened. There's a lot to try on. Okay, this is first up. I will put the pictures up alongside. This dress is by TFNC, not a brand I've heard of before. As before, I ordered everything in a size 20, which was what ASOS told me I should be ordering when I put all my height, weight, body shape type information into their size guide thing. This, I don't immediately warm to. It's got a bow on the back. It feels a bit bridesmaidy rather than evening dressy. It's sleeveless, which means for me, I would probably want to wear some sort of shawl or shrug or bolero over it. But I like the colour, the sort of red wine. I think it's described as mulberry on here. But we shall see. Let's put it on. Okay, so the bow basically poppers on over the zip at the back, which is quite good. But I can't get the zip done all the way up. It's an annoying thing, this. I have to film in the daylight because I don't have lights that work in here. You don't need all the excuses. Basically, I'm in the house by myself other than the builder. I'm not asking him to do up the zip. It's about the size of it. But I've got pretty much an idea. I think I like the top of this dress. I think it's quite a flattering shape. I like the V-neck on me. Quite like the waistband. It sits in the right place on me here, which is sometimes an issue. We do, however, have... Just pop you down. Length issues again. That's the sun making that pale spot on the dress that you can see there. Yeah, it's far too long, which is a shame because I like the colour. It would just be so much more flattering if it was sitting sort of almost on the ankle rather than, I know you can't see my head, rather than being too long. And I don't want to, I haven't got all the prices to hand, so I will put the prices on the screenshots for you when I put the pictures of the dresses in. So yeah, I don't hate that dress, but I don't like it nearly as much as the ones from the other lot that I kept. So sideways, obviously the zip's not done up, but yeah, it's not too bad, but it's just too long. But I'm beginning to get really irritated that makers of evening wear think that all plus size women must be 5'9" tall, because we simply aren't. Sort it out, manufacturers. This one I am more positive about trying on. It's from the brand Chi Chi, and I really like the colour. It's midnight blue, and then it's got this high-low front, which I really think suits me. Quite like my lower legs, and also in terms of length, that works well on me, being a shorty. And I love this contrast fabric at the back, on the inside of the skirt. I think that's gorgeous. So I have high hopes for this dress. I'm really hoping that it's going to fit and look quite nice. Twist. This one needs doing up. I can't do it up. I think we're going to have to come back to this one in the dark later on when Ashley's at home. first thoughts are it's going to be too long in the body. For me, I'm quite high-waisted, and I think there's going to be far too much fabric on the top, and I don't like the amount it comes out on the bottom. I love the bottom of the skirt, but I feel like around the middle it's just making me twice the size I am. But I can't give it a proper go without the zip done up, so we'll come back to this one later on with bad light. Next we have this, which I absolutely love. It's blush pink, it's sequins, it's wrap style, it's full length, and I think it's probably going to be a bit long, but we shall see. I think this is one of the most expensive that I ordered. This, I've got a feeling it's 150, but it will show in your screenshot anyway on the screen. It's by the brand Deluxe again. Grey one at the beginning of the last video was by that brand. It's very heavy, so yeah, I do like it. Let's give it a go. It works, I think. That's typical, isn't it, when it's the most expensive one? Let's see what you guys think. It's full length, obviously. You need to come down a little, don't you? There we are. So, here it is. Just about get away with that length, I think. I love the sleeves. I think they're so pretty. Sorry, I'm moving around because I've got my mirror next to you. I've got high heels on. I like the wrap front. I like the fact it's fairly straight and doesn't come out too much at the bottom. I really like myself in a V-neck. I think V-necks work best for me. I love the sparkliness of it. I think it's so pretty. I don't look horrific from the side, which is about the best you ever get from me in terms of my side view. I really like this. That's typical, isn't it, with it being the most expensive one. I want to get the peach one that I kept from last week and see how similar they are in colour. Let me just go and grab. They are not too similar, are they? They are very definitely different colours. Even this one's a bit less formal. This is what brand is this? This is ASOS own brand, and this is a midi velvet with sort of a pleated skirt, wrap style again. I love the sleeve on this. The sleeve is sort of pleated as well. It's sort of a crushed velvet with some stretch in it. Like the colour, the pewter grey. Looks a bit small. What size have I ordered in this? Oh, it is a 20. Let's try it on, see what we think. Unsure on this one. I like the sleeves. I feel like, there we are, let's get you down like that. I feel as though this bit is a bit wrong. I feel like this sort of makes the waist look as though it's hanging down. Do you know what I mean? I like the skirt, I love the length, but this doesn't sit on my waist and give me a proper waist. That's what it looks like sideways, which is okay, not brilliant. I have to say that's not my best look sideways. And again, I think it might be because of this waist business. It doesn't hang nicely at the side. Bit disappointing. I kind of wish if the waist was different, I think that would look an awful lot better, because I do like sort of from here upwards. I think the sleeve's very flattering. I like the sleeve length. I like the V-neck. And I like the skirt. It's just this middle bit. Something yellow. Looking forward to this one. Now, this might be too flouncy, and maybe I will feel I'm a bit muttony in it. And this is my Pretty Little Thing. I loved this in the pictures. I was very drawn to it. I love yellow. I'm not sure yellow particularly loves me, but I love yellow. So this is interesting, isn't it? I guess this is to stop you wearing it and sending it back. That's quite a good idea. Resellers who are watching this, that's not a bad idea, is it? Because there's not an awful lot you could do with that. Anyway, I digress. Let's try it on and see what it's like. It's one of those I don't know what I think ones. Bear in mind, it's, sorry, I've got an itchy nose, a lot brighter yellow than you are. It's what I call a sunshine yellow. The camera is bleaching it out. Cameras are notorious for not being able to pick up yellow the colour it should be. Sorry, I'm just looking at the way this ruffle is sewn. Let me get you like that. And here it is. I want to love this, and I'm not sure that I do. I love the sleeve. Ignore the black thing, that's the, you can't buy this and send it back again, buy it, wear it and send it back, which I'm all on board with. I love the sleeve. I want it not to have this ruffle around the middle. I love the skirt, I love the fabric. It's sort of satiny, it's got lots of fullness in it, it feels nice to wear. I just don't think this big ruffle around my middle is doing very much for me. I wonder if sizing down would make any difference to how big it feels around here. I wonder if it's worth trying that in an 18. I honestly don't know. Let me know what you think about this one, because I am very, very undecided, guys. Let me know. Excuse my quick change of clothes. I took the yellow dress off before remembering that I needed to show you the next dress. And I don't want to do that in my underwear. This is a emerald green, are we calling this? Kimono dress. Now, whilst I loved this dress on the picture, I have a feeling that this is not going to be flattering. The sleeves are very wide, and I think it's going to be one of those dresses that you look up and can see all your underwear up your armhole, which is not a good look for anyone, but particularly not for a plus size over 50-year-old. It's by the brand Flounce London, and apparently I've ordered it in a 22. Don't remember doing that, but perhaps it was out of stock in a 20 and I wanted to try it. So anyway, let's give it a go. Very possibly the least flattering dress I've tried on the internet ever. Where's my shoes? Let's at least put some shoes on so I don't look quite as frightful. Where to start? Let's just show you. It's split too far up the front for me feeling comfortable in it. It doesn't have any shape around, well, it does have a bit of shape around the waist, but these sleeves, let me just give you a look up the sleeve. Yes, that's nice, isn't it? I mean, obviously I'm not going to be walking around like this, but you know, you do reach for things, or you know, if you're dancing or whatever. It's gapy here, which we can, you know, we can deal with that. Let's just clip that so I'm not feeling like that's an issue for the minute. That's it sideways. No, there's nothing about this that I like myself in. It possibly, if it was longer and had less split up the front, and the sleeves had a seam so they didn't gape so much, but you know, at that point it's almost a different dress, isn't it? So I think this one is not for me. I don't remember ordering this one, but I rather like the look of it. It's a midi dress again. It's very similar to the blush pink one, but a midi version. It's by the same brand, Deluxe. Probably an expensive one again. Love the colour, love the sequins. I'm a sequiny kind of gal, aren't I? And I love the style. Let's see what it looks like on. Not as happy with it as I thought I might be. This one is very booby. It's not even, there's not enough fabric even to cover up my camisole there, even with pulling it. So, I mean, yes, you could get a red camisole, but then you start adding more expense, don't you? Other than that, I think I pretty much like it. I haven't quite got the zip up to the top on the side, just for transparency. It will go up, it's just, I don't want to do it in case I can't get it undone again, because, yes, as I said last time, this is the side view. I don't mind the side view, I think it looks a lot better than some. I love this sleeve on myself. I just feel nice with these sleeves, you know. It's all about feeling nice, isn't it? That's what wearing something nice is all about. It's how it makes you feel. And I like this enough that I would go and look for a red camisole, I have to say. Somebody told me about it in my comments on Amazon. that they do little bandeau elastic things that are in different colours with lace, so that might be worth looking into, although would too much lace be not a good thing here, I wonder. I like the length of this. I think it's flattering, I think it's very pretty. Yeah, it's just this one issue here that But back to velvet. I have to say I would like something velvet, especially at this time of year. I feel like it's a nice luxurious fabric. I love the look of it. This is basically the same dress that I tried on in the midi, but in a maxi length. It's got this waistband issue, although the waistband looks slightly different on this. Does it, or am I making it up? No, perhaps it doesn't. Let's try it on and see. Too long, too long, too long. The waistband, same issue. Let me just, way too long. But,
oh, good God.
That'll be Ashley. Hello.
Hello.
I want you to zip me up in a dress in a second, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, just way too long, way too much fabric. And the same issue with the waistband, which is a real shame. It just doesn't sit nicely at all. With a different waistband, this would be a very pretty dress. But I preferred it in the shorter length, I have to say. But yeah, this one's not for me.
First, and then...
Yes, right. I've got this one done up. Ashley says it's a no, and I tend to agree. There's just too much fabric. It doesn't look... It actually looks better on camera from the front. Sideways it looks hideous and then 9 months pregnant, and it's just not a good look, is it? But I mean, it's a lovely dress. I love the 50s styling of it, and I do like the, what do you call it, the contrast at the back. Lost the ability to speak. Lining, the lining with the floral detailing on it, but yeah, I think it doesn't fit me properly here. There's too much fabric, and it's just, yeah, I feel like the fairy on the top of the Christmas tree. I'm exhausted. The final dress, which I didn't actually try on, is this one, which is exactly the same as the red sequined one that I tried on. And I didn't try it on the basis that I've already got a black sparkly midi that I kept from the last lot. So I don't need another black sparkly midi, so this one will be going back. Oh, out of all of that lot, I also discovered that I'd ordered the yellow in a 22 rather than a 20. So I think I'm going to try and exchange that for a 20 and try on the 20. And I'm going to possibly keep the blush pink long one I absolutely loved with the sequins. It's very blingy, but I love it. I love it. So I think I'll keep that. And possibly the red one. I'm going to try the red one again and see what I think about it. But yeah, that's my plan for those. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.